welcome to Wiswell Capital, the channel where we explore the most important financial topics that impact your life and the global economic future. Today, we're going to tackle a question that's on many lips. Is the dollar in danger of losing its position as the world's reserve currency? And more importantly, what can the United States do to prevent this? First, let's do a quick rundown of what's going on. In recent years, we've heard more and more about de-dollarization. Countries like China and Russia are trying to reduce their reliance on the dollar in international trade. These, coupled with the growing popularity of cryptocurrencies and the possibility of gold re-emerging as a safe haven, is causing concern in the markets. While the dollar remains the dominant currency, is it possible for it to lose its status? Yes, it is possible. And here at Wiswell Capital, we're going to explain what's at stake and how the United States could prevent it. The dollar's dominance is not guaranteed. Several factors threaten its status. It makes borrowing cheaper and facilitates trade. However, this privileged position is not unassailable. The rise of other economies and new technologies pose threats. Failure to act could have profound implications. The future of the US dollar hangs in the balance. The term de-dollarization refers to the trend of countries reducing their reliance on the US dollar. This involves conducting trade in other currencies and holding fewer dollar reserves. Several factors are driving this shift. China and Russia are increasingly using their own currencies for trade. This reflects a desire to reduce dependence on the US and its monetary policy. Emerging economies seek alternatives to the dollar-dominated system. This trend presents a long-term challenge to the dollar's dominance. The rise of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin adds another layer of complexity to the future of the dollar. While still in their early stages, cryptocurrencies offer an alternative to traditional currencies, including the dollar. Cryptocurrencies operate on decentralized networks independent of central banks. This decentralized nature has made them attractive to some investors and individuals seeking alternatives to the existing financial system. However, cryptocurrencies also pose risks. Their values are highly volatile, and their use in illicit activities raises concerns. Governments worldwide are grappling with how to regulate this emerging asset class. The impact of cryptocurrencies on the dollar's status remains uncertain. While they are unlikely to replace the dollar anytime soon, they represent a potential challenge to its dominance in the long run. Section 4. The benefits of dollar dominance. The United States derives significant advantages from the dollar's status as the global reserve currency. These benefits extend beyond mere economic convenience and contribute to the nation's geopolitical influence. Firstly, the widespread use of the dollar makes borrowing cheaper for the United States. Countries and institutions holding dollar reserves are more likely to invest in US Treasury bonds, keeping interest rates low. Secondly, the dollar's dominance facilitates international trade for American businesses. Transactions can be conducted in dollars, reducing exchange rate risks and transaction costs. Lastly, the widespread use of the dollar gives the United States significant geopolitical leverage. It allows the US to impose sanctions and influence economic conditions in other countries. Section 5, the looming threats, debt and inflation. Despite its advantages, the dollar's dominance is not invincible. Two significant threats loom: large mounting US public debt and persistent inflation. These internal challenges could undermine global confidence in the dollar. The United States has a massive and growing national debt. This raises concerns about the long-term sustainability of US finances. If investors lose faith in the US government's ability to repay its debts, the dollar could suffer. Inflation, the rate at which prices increase, is another concern. High inflation erodes the purchasing power of the dollar, making it less attractive to hold. The recent surge in inflation has raised alarm bells globally. These internal economic challenges threaten to undermine the dollar's stability and attractiveness. Addressing these issues is paramount to maintaining the dollar's position as the world's leading currency. Section 6, safeguarding the dollar's future. To safeguard the dollar's future, the US must address its challenges head-on. This requires fiscal responsibility, inflation control, and enhancing economic competitiveness. The US needs to get its fiscal house in order. Addressing the national debt requires spending cuts and revenue increases. A credible debt plan boosts confidence in the dollar. Controlling inflation is crucial. The Federal Reserve must manage inflation effectively. Boosting economic competitiveness is essential. Invest in education, infrastructure, and innovation. A strong economy attracts investors, supporting the dollar. Section 7, maintaining global confidence. The US dollar's status as the global reserve currency is not a foregone conclusion. It is a privilege earned through decades of economic strength and stability. Maintaining this status requires constant vigilance and proactive measures. The challenges facing the dollar are real, but they are not insurmountable. By addressing its fiscal imbalances, controlling inflation, and fostering a dynamic economy, the United States can ensure the dollar's continued reign. Ultimately, maintaining global confidence in the US economy is paramount. The dollar's fate is inextricably linked to the perceived strength and stability of the American economy. A strong and resilient US economy is the best guarantee of a strong and resilient dollar. Thanks for watching this video on Wiswell Capital. If you found it useful, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to make sure you don't miss any of our analysis on the global economy. Also, I'd love to hear your comments. Do you think the dollar will maintain its status as the world's reserve currency? Leave it below. See you in the next video here on Wiswell Capital. Until next time.